What's good, Jetsetters? Now, Kanye is the talk of the internet this week. I mean, his name is on fire right now because of this Drink Champs interview. Now, it's been a lot of controversy. I get it. A lot of people feel a certain type of way. Some people agree. Some people disagree. The interview then got taken down. I mean, there's a whole bunch of chaos just going on right now regarding Mr. West. However, I want to focus on something a little bit different. Kanye mentioned Watch the Throne 2. Now, a lot of y'all may remember Watch the Throne, classic hip-hop album. Jay-Z and Kanye did their thing. As I mentioned in other videos, Jay-Z is my top rapper of all time, number one on my top 5. Kanye is one of my favorite rappers, one of my favorite producers. So you know this album was straight fire. When it came out, this was the talk of the industry. And people are really anticipating another Watch the Throne. So when Kanye said this, a lot of people got taken back like, whoa, is it going to happen? What's going on? However, with all this controversy surrounding Kanye, it's kind of iffy right now. You know, so I'm wondering, I want to ask y'all comment down below. Do y'all think Jay-Z is going to do this right now? I don't think so. It's too much controversy. But then again, all publicity I've been told is good publicity. I mean, I don't necessarily agree with that, but a lot of people agree with that concept that all publicity is good publicity. So if they put out a record right now, like Watch the Throne 2, it might go off. But then again, it might not. I think it's a toss-up. It might be 50-50 right now. So again, y'all comment down below. Do y'all think Jay-Z will do Watch the Throne 2 right now, despite the Kanye controversy? Comment down below. Now, this is the part of the interview that got everybody speculating that Watch the Throne 2 is coming out soon. Kanye say, "This do say is brought to you by my brother Hove. Courtesy of the Throne. Part 2 coming soon." Man, Kanye know how to stir the pot. That's one thing I gotta give to Kanye. He know how to get people talking about him and whatever he got going on. He knows how to trigger people. Look how he did that. Part 2 coming soon. Listen, this thing ain't gonna happen without Jay-Z though. That's why I'm asking y'all to comment down below. Seriously, do y'all really think Jay is about to hop on this right now? I don't think so right now. Now, this is the most pushback I've seen for Kanye West since the Taylor Swift incident. It might be worse. I mean, right now, the internet is on fire, and this is the worst I've seen Kanye West get it right now. A lot of people are turning their back on Kanye. However, we cannot forget about the fact that Kanye West is a musical genius, man. Production-wise, he's done things that we haven't seen before. He's inspired whole generations of producers. That's why I hope this doesn't take away from his musical legacy. You know, despite all the controversy, we still got to remember who he is. You know, because I've seen a lot of our greats fall from grace over the years, really because of the internet. We got to keep it 100. We got to keep it a buck. The internet has straight up ruined the legacy that people have built for decades, especially in the music business. The internet has completely tarnished people, and I don't want people to continue to tear down the legends just because of their personal opinions or politics or anything like that. Now, I'm not going to be the one to slander Kanye. I know a lot of people online want to slander Kanye. I'm not saying I agree with him. I'm not saying I disagree with him. All I'm saying is Watch the Throne 2 need to come out. That's all I'm saying. You know, and I also disagree with the way he's being silenced to a certain degree. I mean, again, like I'm saying, I'm not agreeing with the statements he's making, but if you're going to silence him, you got to silence a lot of people. Because if you look at my channel, right, I do a lot of short interview clips. That's really what blew up my channel, is those short interview clips. So I go through hours of these interviews from all these different platforms, and I've heard some crazy stuff that I wouldn't dare put on my channel because that's not what my brand's about. I've heard people say all kinds of things out their mouth that I just had to completely edit out. But when Kanye say something, it gets cut out. They want to take the whole interview down. I mean, come on, man. I just think that's unfair. I mean, everybody got freedom of speech. Even if you say something that offends somebody, let the people deal with that. But just completely taking things off the air and just silencing people, I don't believe in that. You know, we got the internet today. We got social media, right? That's the whole point of this whole thing, is that people really get to live their truths and people get to be out there. Now, I know with great power comes great responsibility, right? Kanye West is a billionaire. He's worth billions of dollars and he has a lot of power. So I get it. He does need to be more careful about the things he says. However, we can't forget that Kanye is an artist at the end of the day. And as artists, we are emotional. We're going to talk from an emotional place sometimes. Kanye West is an artist. He's a producer. We know how Kanye is. But just completely silencing him, I don't agree with that because you're setting a precedent, right? You don't want this precedent to be set that artists are silenced, because then that spews over into other things. You know, artists don't like their contracts, or artists don't like the way the music industry is operating. Before you know it, a lot of people just start getting silenced and their accounts are banned and all kinds of crazy stuff because of this issue right here. So we got to understand how this one issue could affect a lot of different people. I get it. Whether or not you like Kanye West, that's inconsequential. We got to look at what's being done. What's being done is we have one of our artists being silenced for their opinion, right? And that's not cool to me. Now, when it comes to Kanye and Jay-Z, there's two different schools of thought, you know, two different schools of business. You know, I know Kanye learned a lot from Jay-Z. However, the way Jay-Z does things is quite different. Now, if you look at a Jay-Z interview, right? When you look at a Jay-Z interview, you will see it's clearly edited. A lot of parts get taken out. Jay, he ends up going back and looking at these interviews. At least this is what I think he does. He goes back before he puts it out. He say, you know what? No, I don't want that part. Keep this, take that out. See, Jay is very, very much conscious about what he's putting out there. I'm not saying I totally disagree with what Kanye talks about and how, you know, Kanye does things. However, I think if Kanye did things like Jay did a little bit when it comes to these interviews, things would work a lot smoother for him, you know. Because, like, again, if you look at, like, the Jay-Z Breakfast Club interview, you can tell it clearly just, like, cuts to a whole different, another question, cuts to a whole nother part. And it's like, whoa, what just happened? Because Jay don't want that out there. So that's why I don't think this album's coming out anytime soon, y'all. Because with all this controversy, I just don't see Jay-Z wanting to be in the mix of it at all. Not until it really cools down. So for all the people out there saying, oh, Watch the Throne 2 is coming out. Watch the Throne 2 is coming out. I'm sorry. I just don't see it. Now, if I'm wrong, comment down below I'm wrong in like a month or so if they just do a surprise album drop. But I really don't see it happening anytime soon, even though I know Kanye teased it or whatever. But that was before all this happened. I mean, this, man, like I said, Kanye got the internet on fire right now. And Jay-Z is a clean businessman. He don't want his name in no kind of dirt, no kind of negativity at all. So I totally get that. You know, but when those two get together on the music, when they get together on music, they make magic. You know, on business wise, they're totally opposite, you know, but when they get together on that music, man, they make magic. Now, for all my independent artists out there, understand, you got to look at this situation and really observe it, because even though you're not signed or you may not never want to be signed, we live in the internet age right now, right? So you can really become very, very popular from your crib, from your house, with the push of a button, right? You can build a huge fan base and people will want to interview you. People will want you to perform and do shows and, you know, just talk and give your opinion on things. So definitely look at this and observe. Still be media trained. Even as independent artists, we need to be media trained, because right now you're seeing how they're silencing artists. They're willing to take down whole interviews. I mean, I heard the interview was at like 1.5 million views before they took it down. I mean, the thing was really going to go crazy, right? And they were willing to lose all that money and take that interview down just because of some public backlash. So you got to understand, you still got to be a little bit media trained. I don't think it's as extreme as a Kanye West or a Jay-Z or something like that. However, as independent artists, we still have a lot of power today, and it's only going to get more powerful as time goes on because of the internet, because of the metaverse and all that stuff. You don't even got to be down with a label to really get popping today. So really, you know, just focus on this interview and learn from it. And to get to this level as an independent artist, you need to be putting out quality music and quality content. And right now I got the tools to help you out with both. I'm on Fiverr.com and I'm writing hooks, verses, and full songs. Whatever you need, I got you. The link to my service will be down below in the description and in my bio as well. And as far as your content goes, I got the link to the service that has helped me out tremendously. Got me over 22,000 subscribers in less than a year, y'all. The name of this service is vidIQ. The link to vidIQ will be down below in my description and in my bio as well. Now that's all I really wanted to leave y'all with today. Peace.